Hey everyone, I'm back and I'm madder. So, hello everyone, welcome back to Thoughtfully Chaotic. So, listen, usually this whole thing is supposed to be a podcast. I have my mic, so it's a podcast, but today it's a very special one because I'm presenting something really dear to my heart. And besides that, I'm making a huge comeback because, well, listen, it was exam season. It was crazy. It was just crazy. I have no excuses to like explain why I didn't upload for that much time. I was just caught up in uni shit and stuff. By the way, I'm taking a gap year. Yeah. I'm taking a gap year. Listen, I'm a very career oriented person, but right now I just need to heal a little bit. And well, I think it's a bit obvious, but I'll be painting more since I am in a gap year. But anyways, listen, it's not about this. This episode is about this masterpiece. So yeah, I'm here to present this canvas of mine, and I'm gonna tell you something. I'm so proud of myself because this is my second oil painting, and I really love how it turned. I really love how the whole thing ended up looking like. Mind you, it's not my own, my own. It's not about being my own. It's just like it's a fashion photo replica. So initially it's it's a photo of Claudia Schiffer that appeared. I don't know which Vogue it is, like which number of it, but I mean it was during the 90s. And I don't know why I just had a huge crush on it when I saw it, and I was obsessed about it. You can like find the OG one everywhere actually, on the internet, on Pinterest and stuff. And like it's this one, I don't know if you can see, it's this one. And man, I just love the photo quality because it was with those ancient, it's not really that ancient, but I mean it's those old c'est quoi un appareil? How do you say appareil photo? Old camera. Okay, that easy. So it's one of those old cameras that has a kind of saturated effect on, the photo, and I don't know, I was just like obsessed with it. And as I told you, it's my second oil painting. I'm gonna show you the first one. Listen, here I'm gonna explain you something. My art studio is in my parents' house. I don't live in my parents' house because I was studying in Paris and my parents live in Casablanca. So first I have to say something. I've started this thing maybe in August of last year. But since I was really doing like coming back and forth because I was not coming only for the painting. I would come into like cure depression most likely. And when I used to come back, I was painting a lot because it's very therapeutical for me. But yeah, so that's why it took me around, maybe I finished it in Mars. Around Mars it was almost finished. I just had like some final touches that I've wrapped up right now, but I'll say it took me a solid 8 to 9 months to finish it. So for me, it's almost the same as giving birth. I just gave birth. You understand that? I've just created something and I've gave birth. So please, let's applaud me. I don't want to... Oh my god. I don't want to toot my own horn, but bro, I really like it. I don't know. I really like it. It taught me a lot of things. As I told you, it's only my second oil painting. So I really acquired a lot of knowledge because, I read a lot about art technique, but it's the type of things, it's the same, it's pretty much the same thing with everything in life. But when you read something and you just get the information, you have to use it in real life to really realize it, to really like understand it. It's not the same. So yeah, I've like learned a lot of things, especially with this sfumature technique on faces specifically. But I'll talk about it later. I just want to show you one thing so you can see like the glow up stuff. I'm coming back. Oh, it's a bit messy, but you make yourself at home, okay? It's a bit messy. It's fine. I'm gonna fix it. Don't worry. So, oh my god. So this is the first ever. It's my first oil painting and my first face. Like I've never painted or drawn a face before because I was too intimidated. It was like it's a huge milestone for me actually. So here it is. I'm a bit shy. I don't. No, I'm gonna show you. Look. I'm gonna tell you something. If you don't recognize her, you either have huge issues with your eyes and you should consult an ophthalmologist, or you really have zero like pop culture. Like you can't tell me you don't get who this person is. I don't know. I don't know. Add something. I really have to add something. The painting is better in real life. It's really. I'm not saying this to like justify myself, but justify it's better in real life. And yeah, so this is like the first, face that I've ever painted. And now, everyone in my surrounding is telling me that I really glowed up. Like, it's a huge glow up. Like, my skills are just getting better and better and better and better and better. I'm so happy, bro. I'm so happy. Anyways, so coming back to this baby right here, I was telling you, what was I telling even? I forgot. Yeah, I forgot. Okay, brain fog effect. If you notice really well, I think that's the thing. You can notice it maybe in the picture, but not in the canvas itself. But there's a weird saturation to it. It's due to the camera because I told you like it's an old one, and yeah. So I had to do my best to kind of bring it up on the painting, but I'm not sure I've done it really well for the saturation, but the rest is really good looking. Also, well, it's really obvious to the eye, but there's also no, I put the clair obscur. No, there's no chiaroscuro on this one. It's another one. Anyways, so yeah, overall, I really learned a lot by doing and by picking this not a model, but like this picture. Anyways, really proud of it, and I've signed it here. It's the first time that I really signed a canvas of mine, and I really took it very seriously. Like, what do you mean? I wasn't going to take it seriously, but whatever. Really proud of it. I really liked how it turned out, to be fair. Also, in the process of things, I've just realized something about me, because the few rarest times where I was here back at home, and I had, I stayed for more than a week, like 10 days and stuff, so I had a solid time to paint relatively consistently. I've noticed that I can't stand, like, it's really, you really have to be mentally prepared, because for it like to be really really well done, you have to be uber focused on what you're doing. So trying to put a lot of music or just, I don't know, do something or listen to something besides this. I mean, it can be cool, it's fun, but most of the time you have to paint whilst being in silence, because you're just more efficient, more focused. You just remember tiny details right away, and it happened to me more than one time where I was just, kind of took into not the momentum, but I was listening to too much music, and then I forgot to like correct a tiny detail. But now the old painting is completely dried, and I have to go through the whole process again. So, just have to be very focused, and it's really, I mean, you really have to be patient for this type of stuff. Also, because I read something about Leonardo da Vinci, and apparently it was a type of person, the same thing, he was not able to paint for like 1 week, like 10 days on the row. He was always kind of working on his piece step by step and taking longer than it should take, because he was not really able, like, I don't know, nobody has that explanation of what was he thinking and why was he not just doing things and painting at once. You might think it's layering, yeah, but layering could take maximum, 3 days. But sometimes it just takes more days, and he's the same person as me. No, I'm really not. It's really pick me but I really understand that. I really understand why he'll take like longer to paint a canvas, because, well, to be fair, if I was doing just this for 1 month, it's really visible in 1 month. But it's actually too much of it's work. No, there's a huge workload and also mind load. I don't know, it's just overwhelming to do it at once. Anyways, and through the process, there's one thing that popped to my eyes when I was painting. So when you look at the painting and the initial picture, it's similar, yes, but not really similar. Not really that similar. It was not made on purpose. I was just going with the flow and going with the thing. But the more I was painting, the more I was like, well, I took time to notice her gaze and her. We don't really see her eyes, but just from her features and her stare, I feel like the more I was painting her, the more I was witnessing and noticing the loneliness. Not in a negative way, because well, this model is a very powerful household today, and she's a very accomplished woman. But I mean, in the, I guess, in when you leave that much fame, you have a lot of people around you, yes. But I guess it's really paradoxical, because you just struggle to really create real connection with people, and therefore, yes, you have a lot of people around you, but you're still a bit lonely inside. I don't know. I was just thinking about it, and well, obviously, there's a huge model effect where everyone is looking at her. That's like the purpose of the whole picture. And it was astonishing for me to see how I was personally like looking at that picture as a model and trying to replicate it. But even in the way I've replicated, something just pops up that maybe, like, if you look at the picture on its own, you won't even notice it. But in the way that I've represented it on my canvas, it's totally different. And maybe, I was thinking, I went a bit far in it. I'm gonna get a bit philosophical here, but maybe it's through how I've represented her, and the dogs are barking. Really, anyways. Well, through the representation, maybe it's something that I have inside of me that I should like maybe think of now that I'm free of exams and studying and stuff. I don't know. But it was a very interesting experience, and yeah, I guess I'm really, really proud of me. What should I say? I have nothing more. I have nothing left to say. I've said everything that I had to say. And well, I guess thank you for watching until the very end, and see you next time. Bisous everyone.